Jardaloo chicken with Salli or apricot chicken with potato matchsticks is a classic from the Parsi recipe repertoire. For this, you need a particular kind of apricot which is known as Hunza, Jardaloo, or Indian apricot. You can also use Turkish apricots, but they are different. If you use Turkish, you don't need to soak them or to cook them very long. You need two kinds of masala, the Parsi garam masala, which is sweeter, and the Parsi sambhar masala, which is a little different from the South Indian sambhar masala. Also, Kolah's brewed vinegar. If you don't have that, combine some malt vinegar with apple cider vinegar. I used leg pieces for this, but you can use curry cut chicken as well. First, you marinate it in a little bit of turmeric as well as red chilli powder and a little garlic ginger paste. Mix it together really well so that it's evenly distributed, then cover and let it sit for a while. While it's marinating, heat some vegetable oil or canola oil in a large cooking pot. Add to this some dried spices such as bay leaf, cardamom, star anise, black peppercorns, and some cinnamon. Allow this to cook until it is aromatic. Then you will use plenty of red onions finely chopped for this recipe. Now, here is a very important point. You need to cook these onions until they're just short of caramelized, which means that you do have to brown them more than you would for a regular curry, but you want a slightly brown color just short of caramelization. So if you're making a French onion soup, you brown them a lot more, but you do need to brown them for the sweetness. Then some finely chopped tomatoes, which you will cook until they're completely pulverized and oil begins to leave the sides. Some tomato paste to improve the color. Garlic ginger paste will go in only once the tomato is fully cooked. Now here I'm going to add some sambhar masala as well as some cumin powder. You can also add a little salt to this period of time if you like, but later for taste as well. Now give this a really good mix. Add your chicken legs into it. Stir it well. And then add some water to cover the chicken legs. Stir well so that the masala is evenly distributed. Add some jaggery to this. Now add your Parsi garam masala. And lower the flame. Add some of your malted vinegar to this. And allow this chicken to cook on a very low flame. You want it to be tender. Cooking it on a high heat will make the chicken tough. You want this gravy to thicken. This dish does have a gravy, but it's not a watery gravy. About halfway through the cooking process, add your soaked jardaloo. To this, I'm going to add a little bit of coriander powder. I like to add the coriander powder towards the end because I don't like overcooking coriander powder. It loses its perfuminess. Some finely chopped cilantro. This is going to cook down, so it's not going to be the same as eating cilantro or coriander leaves as a garnish. For the potato salli, I basically peeled and grated 2 large chandramukhi potatoes on the largest part of the grater. I removed all the water from it, washed it a couple times, again removed the water, and then I deep fried it in hot oil. I didn't add anything. There is not salt, not cornstarch, absolutely nothing at all. Fried it until it was absolutely crispy. So the shape is not exactly like a matchstick, but pretty close. But it was so crisp, so fresh, tasted fantastic. I drain it in a sieve over paper towels. This allows the salli to keep breathing while it's cooling off. And then finally I put it over the paper towels, remove all the oil. Serve your Jardaloo chicken. Serve your Jardaloo chicken with Phulka, Rotli, chapatti. It's generally eaten with a flatbread and not with rice. Serve it piping hot, sprinkle over the salli and enjoy this meal. It's sweet, spicy, not too spicy, and also sour from the vinegar, which makes it really irresistible. One of the finest dishes in the Parsi repertoire, extremely popular. I hope you make it.